Listen, you think you know when someone loves you, the sweet messages, the affection, the time they spend with you. But what if I told you that the real signs of deep love are so counterintuitive, so opposite of what you'd expect, that most people miss them completely? And here's where it gets interesting. There's one behavior on this list that actually looks like they're pushing you away, but it's the strongest proof they're falling harder than they've ever fallen for anyone. I'll reveal what that is at number 4. First, you need to understand something that will change how you see relationships forever. The people who love you the most don't always show it the way you think. In fact, research suggests a significant number of people completely misread the deepest signs of emotional attachment. Which means right now you could have someone who's deeply in love with you, and you might be walking around thinking they're losing interest. I'm about to reveal 7 behaviors that only happen when someone is experiencing deep, transformative love. Not casual interest, not attraction, not even regular affection. I'm talking about the kind of love that changes how a person experiences the world. Sign number 1. They share their unglamorous moments with you, but watch what they don't share. They start letting you see them at their most relaxed and unfiltered, without pretense, in comfortable clothes, feeling stressed or tired. You might think, great, they're comfortable with me. But the key is to pay attention to what they share versus what they keep private. When someone is truly in love, they'll show you their ordinary, frustrated, or boring moments. However, they will often carefully avoid talking about or acknowledging potential romantic alternatives. They won't casually mention who else is interested in them or dwell on past relationships. Their focus becomes singularly on you. This isn't about hiding things. It's a subconscious sign that their emotional world has centered around you, making other options feel irrelevant. Sign number 2. They protect your reputation fiercely, even when you're not there. When someone is deeply in love with you, they become your quiet defender in spaces you don't see. If friends or family question you, they'll speak up. They'll defend your character even during disagreements, because to the outside world, you are their person, an extension of their own emotional investment. This protective advocacy means they see an attack on you as an attack on the bond you share. Notice how people talk about you when they are present versus when they step away. If there's a noticeable respect and care in their presence, it's often because they've silently set that boundary of respect for you. Sign number 3. They remember the tiny details you've forgotten. Have you ever mentioned something in passing, a childhood memory, a minor preference, a small frustration, and weeks or months later they reference it or act on it? When someone is deeply attached, their brain prioritizes information about you. They're not just being sweet, they're subconsciously building a deep understanding of who you are. They want to know your patterns, your joys, and your fears on a level that feels intuitive. This remarkable attention to detail is a testament to how much mental and emotional space you occupy in their life. Sign number 4. They get comfortable with comfortable silence. This is the sign most people misinterpret. When someone is madly in love, they reach a stage where they don't need constant conversation to feel connected. They can sit with you in quiet contentment, reading, scrolling, or just being, without it feeling awkward or distant. This peaceful silence is a hallmark of profound security and comfort. It's not the cold shoulder. It's the silence of two people who are completely at ease simply existing in the same space. Watch their body language during these times. If they are relaxed, oriented towards you, or occasionally seek small, nonverbal connections, like a touch or a smile, this silence is a fortress of intimacy, not a wall. Sign number 5. They start integrating you into their future naturally. This isn't about losing independence or seeking permission. It's about a natural, unconscious integration. They start considering you when making plans, checking their schedule against yours, thinking about how a career move might affect your relationship, or imagining future events with you in them. Their vision of my life gradually and genuinely shifts toward our life. This weaving of your presence into their long-term thoughts is a powerful signal of deep commitment. Sign number 6. The way they argue changes. Conflict is inevitable, but its nature shifts with deep love. The fights become less about winning and more about understanding and resolving. They will bring up issues not to blame, but to fix what's broken because the thought of a lingering problem harming the relationship is scarier than the argument itself. You might notice they try harder to stay calm, they listen more, and they are quicker to seek repair after the disagreement. They fight for the relationship, not against you. Sign number 7. Your victories feel like their victories, and your pains feel like their pains. When someone is deeply in love, your emotional world becomes intertwined with theirs. Your success brings them genuine, unbridled joy. They celebrate as if it were their own achievement. Conversely, your setbacks and low days affect them deeply. They feel your disappointment and will mourn with you. This empathy goes beyond sympathy. It's a shared emotional experience. Your happiness becomes a direct source of their happiness. So, here's what you need to understand. If you're seeing these 7 signs, you have something profound. You have someone who is showing you their authentic self while holding your connection as singularly important. They defend you, remember you, find peace in your presence, include you in their future, fight to understand you, and share in your emotional journey. If this perspective opened your eyes to something you've been missing, take a moment to reflect on which sign resonated with you the most. Understanding these subtle languages of love can help you see and nurture the deep bond you already have.